aims, right? Under that, this is another useful class which is used to accept user input. I can say this is another useful class for accepting user input and displaying results. Right, then we'll write a simple program for this. Then I'll share the NetBeans window with you. Then I'll start a new project. Go to Java application, click next. Then project name, last time I have used, I think, input will say input 2. Then the class name I will say J option 2. Right, then this will be saving in the D drive. Click finish. Right, then I will start entering the code. First of all, we have to import the Java Swing to this source editor window. For that purpose, I'll use import javax dot swing. Swing dot j option pane. Right. Then this option pane is located in Swing, right? For that purpose, you have to include this statement, import javax swing.j option pane. Then after that, you can come on to the main method and enter the codings there, right? Then I will declare a variable, string variable, first underscore name, right? I'll use simple letters, otherwise it will be problem. First underscore name. Then say name assign. There's a problem. FIRST, first underscore name assign. Then I will use this J option pane. Dot. Then select show input dialog. Within quotations, you can say first name. Right at the end, put semicolon. Then when I save the program, I'll save the program and run it. Then it will generate this output, right? You can see the first name is accepting, is waiting to accept from the user. Then there are two buttons called as OK and cancel, right? If I enter something and click OK, then nothing will happen, right? Then I want to display this at the very beginning. I told you that this Java option pane is used to accept input from the user, and it has the facility to display the results as well. Then for that purpose, I'll be using this Java option pane again. Say J option pane dot show a message dialog. Then first one we can say null. Then the next one is argument is the first underscore name. Right. Then save the program and run it. Then I will display, I will enter the name as, we'll say name as Apple. Then click OK. Then it will give the message as Apple, right? That's how it works. Understood? If you want to accept the last name, then how do you do it? Now tell me, if you want to accept the last name, then how do you do it? I hope that all of you are watching and listening. Huh? Can one person tell how to get the last name from the user?
We can declare the variable string last name, and we can use last name and assign using the option pane show input dialogs, and we can include within last name in the last name, and we can repeat those commands.
Right, then the same scenario you can apply here. I will get a copy of this. I will get the copy of the first two lines, right? Instead of the first name, I will use last underscore name. Then this should be again last underscore name, right? Then this should be last. Then after that, save the program, run it. Then it will ask you to enter the first name. Again, I'll give it as Apple. Then OK. Last name. Last name is Mango, right? Then OK. Then it will display only the first name, because according to the given instructions, it can display only first name. If you want to display both names, then you have to declare another variable, right? Say string full underscore name, then assign what? First underscore name plus last underscore name. Then you can say full underscore name. Right. After that, you can save the program, then run it. Enter the first name. You'll say banana. I can't see what I am entering actually. It's very small. And OK. Then last name is pineapple. Okay. Then it will display the name as banana pineapple. Okay. Right. This is how it works. Right. Then that's how the Java option pane works. Please take down this program. I recommend you to take down the program. If not possible, only you can take a photograph of you. Right. Anyway, please, this time is given to take down the program. Right. I think the given time is sufficient to take down the program. Then actually I'll be using another program, right? Already we have discussed about the swing class. Sorry, not the swing, the scanner class. Then I am going to reuse it again, right? I will comment out this program. Right, this is the knowledge about the previous week, right? Then I have created an object from the scanner class. Then you asked to enter the name, age, and salary, right? This is how it will display you the output. I have taken this program specially because I want to use this program in the next section. That's all. Anyway, then I have how many variables? I am using 3 variables: name, age, and salary, right? Then I'll save the program and run it. Then the program asks me to enter the name, age and salary, right? I will enter the name as something, we'll say TT. Age as we'll say 78. Then salary as we'll say 50,000. Then it will display the name as TT, age as 78 and salary as 50,000. Right? That's how the program works. Then if you want, you can take down this program as well. Right, when you are taking down, please, when you are entering the program, please change the program's name, right? Otherwise, it will be causing you unnecessary problems if you are trying to save all these programs in the same project folder, right? Then better to take down this program as well. This time is given to take down the program. Actually, I have one question. What is the method applied by other lecturers to take your attendance? Is there a method applied by the other lecturers to take your attendance for the online sessions? They are not giving any answer.
And they are collecting our indexes in chat box.
Chat box, yes.
And
Then please apply that method for this module as well.
okay.
Time to time, I won't be able to remind you this, but for future attendance purposes, please put your name and the student registration number in the chat box, right? Before ending the session. That you have to do in your own, right? Then I will stop sharing the screen and I'll move on to the next session of this module, that is conditional structures. This is our new topic, right? That is about conditional statements. In Java, it supports several conditional statements. One is called as if, then the other one is else, third one is else if, fourth one is switch, right? Then if we take the if, that is used to specify a block of code to be executed if a specified condition is true. Then else part is used to specify a block of code to be executed if the same condition is false. Then else if is used to specify a new condition to test if the first condition is false. Then third one is switch, the fourth one is switch that I am not going to discuss today itself. But it's an alternative block of code to be executed, right? Then we'll take the first instance, that is if statement. In this statement, it has a very simple structure. IF is written in simple letters, then you have to give the condition within brackets, then within curly braces, you have to give the block of code to be executed if the condition is true, right? Then we'll use the previous program and test this. Then I have this program, previous one. Then I'll say I will make some modifications for this. If salary greater than or equal 50,000. Not 00. Then I am asking to display these things. Then I'll save the program. Then run the program. Then the program asks to enter the name, age and salary. I'll say name as and then age as 35. Then salary as 40,000. Then it will not display the output, right? In that case, then I will again run this program. Then I'll enter the same details and age as 35. Then salary as 55,000. Then it will display the details. Enter name, age and salary. That's how it works. Right? And please better to take down these coding lines, right? Previous program you had. Anyway, you have to incorporate these coding lines to the program. Please take down the coding lines there. Then I will stop sharing the NetBeans window. Then again we'll move back to the presentation. We have already discussed the if statement. Then the next statement is else. Then it has an additional part called else. But if is also used there. Then if within brackets you have to give the condition. If the condition is false, then it will execute the else part. If the if condition is false only, it will execute the else part, right? Then we will add the modifications for the previous program. These conditional structures or the conditional statements are used in all the programming languages as well as in scripting scripts, right? Therefore, only the structural changes will be there. That means the syntax changes will be there. Otherwise, all the conditional statements perform in a similar manner, right? I can't say exactly 100% all the things are working in a similar manner, but most of the things are same, right? Then again, I'll stop sharing this presentation window. Then we'll move back to the NetBeans. Then I will add the else part here. If salary is greater than or equal 50,000, then it will display these details. Otherwise, else, then I can say system.out.println. I say low income on. No income earner, right? Then save. I will add some statements here, then it will be much more clear, right? Then I will save the program and run it. Then again it asks me to enter these details. Name, age as we'll say 49. Then say income as 30,000. 30,000. Then it will display the message low income earner. If I run the program again, age as 25, salary as 60,000. Then it will display the name, age and salary, but not the low income earner part, right? That's how it works. Then better to take down this part as well. Then I think the given time is sufficient to take down the incorporated additions of the program. Then again I'll stop sharing the NetBeans window and again I'll move back to the presentation. Then already I have discussed about the if statement. Then next one is if else if. The else if statement. Again the first commencing part is the if. Then there we have to give the condition 1. Then this block of code will be executed if condition 1 is true. Otherwise, it will move on to the else if part and second condition is given there. Then if the second condition satisfies, then it will execute the block of code to be executed if the condition 1 is false and condition 2 is true. Then the last part is else. Else part is implemented or executed if the block of code to be executed if the condition 1 is false and the condition 2 is false. If all the previously given conditions are false, only else part will get executed. That's how the else if statement works. Then we'll move back to the previous program and do the required modifications there. Then after that I'll save the program and run it. Then it will ask me to enter the name. I'll say age as 50, salary as 20,000. And it will display low income. Otherwise, we'll say R89, salary as 35,000. Then it will display middle income. 65,000. Then it will display. Sorry. I haven't included another statement. I have to include another statement here. Instead of this, I'll say high income. Right, then it will display high income earner, right? That's how it works. Then better to take down the program. These things are already there, especially if and else part is required, right? I hope that you have finished taking down the program. Then if you have any questions, you can ask now. There's only one conditional statement remaining to be discussed. That is switch. Everything I am not going to discuss in the same day. If you have any questions, you can ask now. If there are no questions, then I have to give you a question for you, right? Then actually around 1.5 hours remaining. This time is remaining to enter these programs in your computer using NetBeans IDE. Then compile the programs and check the outputs, right? You have to enter all these coding lines to the source editor of the NetBeans, then compile, and if there are any mistakes, you have to correct yourself and get the output. Already I have shown you the program as well as the output, right? Then your part is remaining compiling the programs. Then another task is remaining there. I have written all these programs using the scanner class, which I have discussed with you last week, right? But today I have showed you how to use the J option pane class, right? Then what do you have to do is try to use the J option pane with the conditional statements. Right? You have to rewrite the program using J option pane. Next day I am planning to check at least few programs of you based on the J option pane, which that means you have to write the program. When I ask you to show me the program, you should be able to show me, right? What you have done there. When I will provide you the facilities to share the programs. Then I'll stop sharing this NetBeans window. If there are no questions remaining, then I can wind up the session because I have covered the conditional statement part today, which I'll be discussing next day. When next day I am planning to discuss the control structures as well. Anyway, you have to do the homework, right? While staying at home, you have to work. Then I'll stop the recording. If you have any questions, anyway, I'll stop the recording. If you have any questions, please ask now. I hope that all of you are practicing these things using your laptops. Otherwise, there's no use. I don't think that we will have time to discuss these things in face-to-face mode again. Anyway, there are no questions, right? In the meantime, I am planning to discuss the last session of the data structures as well. Today I am a little bit tired anyway, then I have given you some work to do, then please continue with that. If time is available in a free slot or most probably in a at the end of sometimes after finishing this platform independent programming part, I am planning to discuss the last session of the data structures, but not today. Anyway, then if there are no questions, now what is this message? Who have the broken laptop, right? There are problems, yes. I can understand. One person's laptop is broken, then anyway, there are issues, I know. I can understand that this is a hard time for all of you. Not only for students, lecturers as well, because we have to continue our work while staying at home anyhow, right? But the saddest point is most of the times from our side we give excuses and we can understand you people are students, right? But according to my view, but the students of this university, especially in Unitech, they are not caring or respecting about the lecturers, right? According to the information which I received from the coordinator. Anyway, that's up to you. According to the messages which I have received from the coordinator so far, the students are trying to teach the lecturers, right? Lecturer means the person who conduct the lecture, right? Maintaining behaviors or manners are up to you. If you don't practice those things, the punishment will be given to the persons who are not practicing or obeying to these things by the nature, right? That's what I have seen and what I have experienced in my life. Anyway, I'll stop the session for today, right? Please continue with your work.